Hey, thanks for watching us on Weather Impact Live. I'm meteorologist Matt Breland, joined by meteorologist Austin Evans here in our special streaming studio here at WHAS. And Austin, I have been waiting to say this. It is the final day of winter.
It is the final day of winter. Yes, it's been a weird winter for me personally, but
Yeah.
I've enjoyed being back home, obviously, and
Yes. Well, it's been a long winter too. The
yeah,
very first, even before winter officially started, we had snow that happened in the first week of December.
we were starting to get cold
Yes.
already.
Yes. I
It's
mean,
the weather was active from the start, from the jump.
yeah.
Not much in November, at least that I remember.
It was a bit quiet in November, but December and January, that was some of the coldest air that I have felt in my life.
It's been a while since I'd been that cold since I lived in Illinois. Illinois is the coldest place I've ever lived, even more so than New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, it reminded me of that. At least those really really cold days. And hey, how long has it been since prior to that? How long had it been since Kentuckiana seen a stretch of cold that long? It had to have been at least a few years.
Yes, it was. It was, I don't know the exact number,
I
but
don't either. I'm just asking off the top of my head, but it had to have been a few years.
it had to have been. I mean, this has been just such a bitter cold pattern for us over the last several days. It's been a rough one.
But we're on the up and up. We're warming up today. Google told me a high of like 68, and I was like, well, we weren't going that high yesterday. And then I saw our numbers today, and obviously things have adjusted a little
Yes,
bit.
well,
Futurecast was wanting to put us in the 70s today anyway.
Uh-huh.
So,
Well, the good news is that the sunshine is already popping out.
Oh, yeah.
A little ahead of schedule, which is great. So, hey, look, I'm all about it. This has been such a long-lasting winter. And this morning, whenever I was doing Good Morning Kentuckiana, I was like, wow, of course, the last day of winter would want to start off cloudy and temperatures in the 30s and 40s. But look, at least it was not snowing. At least it was not below freezing. I was
it wasn't
happy
even
about
that
too.
windy. Yesterday was really weird. It's not often that I see warming during the 5 o'clock,
Yeah.
but we warmed up between 4 and 6.
Yeah, we did.
Noticeably on the maps and everything, and that doesn't happen usually that late in the day. But we got that late sunshine, that southerly flow. Gonna do it again today. Well, maybe not today if the sun's coming out. If the sun's come out so early, so we might not get late day warming like that. But it was really weird.
Yeah.
I enjoyed seeing it.
Yeah, I did too. It was a bit of a weird trend. But yeah, thankfully, we are going to enter a quieter pattern as we head into the next upcoming days. We do want to give you an update on the damage surveys that we saw from Sunday night's storms. We've got this pulled up for you guys to check out. So they still have rated an EF1 there that happened in Grayson, Hardin, and Meads County. That means there was 100-mile-per-hour winds, 90-mile-per-hour winds possible there in Warren County from a tornado EF1 ranking, and then 2 EF0s, one there in Butler County and the other one
In Logan County.
Logan County, yeah, from EF0 and also and likely 85-mile-per-hour winds with that one, and also a preliminary EF1 there in Clinton. And you were tracking these storms with Mallory that night.
It
so-
was more active than I thought it was going to be, at least from a tornado perspective. I guess technically we still saw isolated tornado risks.
Right.
It wasn't a super, not every single cell had a tor on it and everything. But we saw we were busy. It was a busy Sunday night.
Yeah, we were.
And what I'm thankful for is the fact that these weren't super large. EF1's nothing to sneeze at, or even EF2, I think. On one of these, maybe not.
Straight line winds, EF0.
Yeah, I think
they're
I
still
missed
trying.
that.
They're still waiting to complete that one in Nelson County.
But EF1 still. Hey, the tornadoes at any rating are dangerous
Yeah, they are.
and can be potentially life threatening. So that's why we take them seriously. And it was a late night, but you go to sleep, you recover, you keep pushing forward. The weather's quiet now.
Right,
So.
right. Well, something to reiterate too is, regardless of if it's an EF0 or EF1, I mean, those types of winds, 90, 100-mile-per-hour winds, that can pick up objects and launch them
Yep.
at places.
It's
So
it's not that the wind is blowing. This is said a lot in hurricanes, but
Yes.
it's the same thing applies. It's not that the wind is blowing, it's what the wind is blowing.
what the wind is carrying, exactly. So that's what makes, tornadoes so destructive. I mean, just think of like just this massive wad of just stuff, branches and parts of buildings swirling around at 100 miles per hour. Anything that's coming in contact with is going to certainly cause some damage. So that's the latest damage surveys. They're continuing to update that as well this morning as we get our graphics fixed up. There we go.
My bad.
It's all good. And here's a live look of the Ohio River. We're starting to see the sunshine popping out there, looking great right now. This view brought to us by U of L Health and also Bachman Auto Group. Just a very nice, quiet start as we head closer into the afternoon hours for our last day of winter.
51 degrees. We're already like nearly as warm as we got yesterday.
Yeah.
So yeah, not bad out there. Not bad at all.
Yeah, and we're not even in.
I overdid it on the jacket now that I think about it.
Yeah, so we may even hit 70 degrees for the high temperature today. So yeah, definitely a warmer trend headed our direction. We are going to stay in that nice, quiet pattern as we head into the last day of winter. Few clouds still breaking apart, but warmer days in the forecast as we head throughout the rest of today and tomorrow, Saturday, and definitely Sunday. It's really our warm day.
I spent most of the day yesterday saying that winter started tomorrow, or today, but it doesn't. It actually does start tomorrow. I thought tomorrow was like the first full day. So yeah, you heard me say that a bunch on air yesterday. Just me completely misunderstanding what I read.
Okay.
But hey, spring is about to spring on us this week.
It is. Yes, it is. So yeah, we are going to enter a very spring weather pattern throughout the next upcoming days. Warmer temperatures, still tracking some rain showers though. We'll get to those details here in just a bit. But here's satellite and radar. We did start this morning off kind of cloudy, and also a few patches of drizzle tried happening there closer towards Bardstown and Campbellsville. But now we are in for the quiet sunshine headed our way, going to look very nice through the rest of the morning.
A nice southerly breeze, not even windy like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Just bringing warm air, and we got a very stable air mass above us, and has our midday sprinkle chance pretty much dissolved too.
Yes,
it looks like.
yes, that was around for the later hours of the morning, and now that is pretty much out of here. There's just steady, dry air arriving in for us now.
Just gonna enjoy the weather. Might even drive home with the windows down.
Oh,
Probably
I'm a big
won't.
fan of
Don't
that.
want my suit to blow out the window. But
I'm a big fan of windows down. I have windows down all the time.
I used to have a convertible, and that was about the only good thing about it is being able to drop the top. Otherwise, do not buy a 1996 Cavalier convertible.
You heard it yourself, folks.
It's
Yeah.
a car approaching 30 years old in a convertible. It leaked.
Oh no. We all had to have one of
Oh,
those,
yeah. Yep.
Well, satellite and radar, just continuing to stay quiet and dry for us now as we continue to just track out this steady amount of just clear air. I mean, all across the Midwest. I mean, just look at this patch of just clear skies that is just developing in, that is flowing its way towards the Ohio Valley, and we're just going to continue seeing just pleasant conditions from here on out. It's just looking really nice for the rest of the day. I'm excited to get outside.
On the flip side of it, I don't know if you had plans to get into it, but it's about to get so hot in like Colorado and Southern California
Yes,
and
it is.
Arizona. I mean,
Phoenix.
yesterday it already was 96 degrees.
What do you think the high is today in Phoenix, Arizona?
Oh, it's got to be 100. It's got to be
105.
105. It's not March 20th. It's
105.
and I know it's Arizona, but are y'all okay?
Right. Yeah, that is intense. And that type of heat that happens out in Arizona, that is...
Yeah, and Colorado going to get ugly hot too. They're not used to that kind of heat, at least,
Yeah.
especially not this time of year.
Yeah, that's an abnormal heat wave happening
very
for folks
much.
out that way.
Very much so. I'll have to reach out to one of my friends that lives out in Colorado.
Yeah,
see,
I think
see
I
how
will
she handles
too.
it.
I will too, because that is some intensely warm air. So 105 for the forecast in Phoenix today. So that is some brutal cold
But
air.
it's a
But for
dry
us, this is
heat.
how we look right now. Look, Palmyra, already 57.
Not bad.
They'll probably reach 70 today. It'd be very, very likely they see 70.
I'd say the southern reaches probably still gonna get there, even though they got cloud cover right now. They usually do. Mumfordville, Campbellsville, Lebanon, they usually outrun everyone else in terms of temperature. At least that's what I've seen.
Yeah.
Developing patterns and whatnot.
Yeah.
But yeah, Palmyra got the lead right now.
Yeah.
Run away with it.
Yeah, they do. But as I mentioned, I mean, it is just going to be such a nice, beautiful spring pattern for us across Kentuckiana. We are going to go into the details about what we're expecting as we head into the rest of today, how great things look for our Friday and Saturday. But on Sunday, that's whenever we do have some chances returning back for some showers to scatter across Kentuckiana. Not necessarily looking like a severe setup, but I would say the cold air is going to try. It will try and come back.
Yeah, we're keeping an eye on that. We're keeping a close eye on that for sure, especially since it's 1 week separating.
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. All right, it is Weather Impact Live. We are back. Thank you for sticking with us here. I'm meteorologist Matt Breland, joined by meteorologist Austin Evans. And once again, this is just our special side weather show that we're doing Monday through Friday exclusively here on our digital platforms. And it airs from 11 a.m. till 11:30 roughly. And so we just go in depth about what the forecast is for Kentuckiana. We may talk about some weather that's happening around the country. We just talked about how Phoenix, Arizona has a forecasted high of 105 degrees today.
Too much?
Yeah, so I'm thankful that we do not have anything like that happening.
No, we're not living in the extremes right now, and I'm very happy for that.
I agree. Yeah, we're very much about to enter a very complaint-free pattern. It is going to be very nice as we enter these next upcoming days, and it's already nice right now. We left you guys off with showing you the temperatures, and right now those temperatures continuing to stay very nice and comfortable. We've got temperatures in the lower 50s right now in Louisville, and just continuing to look good to go. 54 there in Shelbyville, 55 Bardstown, 59 in Palmyra. So we're already getting closer and closer into the 60s. We're expected to hit at least the mid-60s today, but I do believe that some spots could even hit 70.
Yeah, it's especially with the sun coming out ahead of schedule and everything. Definitely a possibility that we could see the 70-degree mark today in a few places. Maybe not super widespread. We'll save that for tomorrow. But a few places it's going to get real nice out there. Not that humid.
Right.
So nice and comfortable. It's a good windows open day.
Very comfortable.
Real good windows open day.
Yeah, we've been warming up across the Ohio Valley. We've warmed up 12 degrees over the last 24 hours here in Louisville. But over in Indianapolis, they've warmed up 22 degrees. So they saw quite the warm up too. Same there in Kirksville, Missouri, 21 degrees, Charleston, West Virginia. So warmer air is starting to take over finally.
Taking over most of the country.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll probably be approaching that 20 number by 4 or 5 o'clock. And so I guess spoiler alert on one of the graphics I'm going to use during the 4 and 5. But it's just we like seeing the change, and this is in the positive. That graphic ain't as fun when it's negative 40 like it was on Monday, though that was pretty interesting to see.
Yeah,
we're like you said, we're in a complaint-free pattern.
Yep.
Not a whole lot expected to happen. Maybe like Sunday, there's a rain chance. We'll discuss it in a moment, but it's not looking to be anything super abnormal.
No, it's not. And the good thing too, it's not as windy either. Winds are around gusting around 8 miles per hour there in LaGrange, 14 mile per hour gusts there in Brandenburg. So some just normal breezes through the day, not gusty like we were, earlier into the week or Sunday. Sunday was very windy.
Even yesterday, we were seeing wind gusts over 20 miles per hour, and that would constitute that as at least breezy.
Yeah.
So not even seeing that, and of course, Monday and Tuesday, and especially Sunday, it was just windy.
Yeah.
All over the place.
Yeah. The wind.
Go outside and get dust into your eyes.
Mm-hmm. The wind was really. It was very noticeable for sure. So that's not in the forecast for today. We are saying goodbye to strong winds as well. As we head throughout the next upcoming hours, we'll show you guys what we're forecasting the wind gust to be. As of right now, it's still expected to stay relatively calm. There may be just an occasional breeze there around 10 miles per hour through the rest of the evening, but otherwise, it is really shaping up to be a very smooth departure from winter time. As we say goodbye to winter, we are going to see just sunshine, mild temperatures.
Considering the not so smooth arrival of winter, we deserve this.
Yeah, the arrival of winter was very, very dramatic. It was a very intense arrival of winter. But I mean, by 5 p.m., after a few hours of that sunshine popping around, our temperatures very likely are going to be in the mid to upper 60s. And I would say it's very likely that a few of us do reach 70.
Just going to be a nice warm day to get out and enjoy. Tomorrow, too, even Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
Get out and enjoy the nice weather while we have it.
Yes.
It's still real muddy out there. You got to be careful with that. But it is a good trail walking weather. Good porch sitting weather. A good dog walking weather if you got a dog, cat, perhaps.
Yeah.
I've seen people walk lizards.
Yeah, like this should be a day that makes you feel happier because, winter just really has a way of downing your mood. Gosh.
I was never a big I'm a dark room guy. I'm a nighttime guy, but I don't know. The past few weeks, I've been wanting that sunshine. I don't know what's gotten into me, but I've been wanting sunshine, and I've been happy with the sunshine being out. So
yes,
I guess I'm going through some changes in the brain, but
it's important to get sunshine.
Very much so.
We take for granted the sunshine sometimes. So yeah, we are going to have a nice sunny day. Yesterday it was still on the edge of being still a little too cold to be outside, but I told myself I'm going to put on my jacket. It's so sunny outside. I need to get just a little sunlight. So I went for a small walk, but the sunshine just felt great. I'm looking forward to enjoying it too.
Replay this when we hit July and we've hit our 14th or 15th day in the row in a row in the 90s.
Yeah.
Come back to me.
Yeah.
Come back to me then. I might have a different opinion.
I do remember our Julys get hot here. We get hot weather in July.
My bar, and I think it's fairly low. My bar is not as hot as Louisiana.
Yeah, same.
And I think we should be able to achieve that.
Yes, I agree. Well, all right. Well, we're going to jump back into giving you an update on what's going on for the rest of this Thursday as we settle into the nighttime hours, 10, 11 p.m. Temperatures do cool down a bit into the 50s, but I mean, it's going to be a very pleasant night. Temperatures right around 53 in Louisville, looking good. I mean, dropping a little bit cooler as we head into our first day of spring. Friday morning, we are starting the day off with temperatures into the mid to upper 50s, and that south wind is going to be our our change up that really brings us some warmer weather.
Yeah, usually with skies that clear going into 11 o'clock and through the overnight hours, we cool off real fast. We cool off a whole lot, but southerly flow counteracting that, no problem. Not going to be that bad a night.
Yeah, yeah, looking really good for
What's
the
our
overnight
average low
hours.
this time of year?
Average low around this time of the year,
45,
it's
something like
close to the 40s. Yeah, yeah. We usually range into the mid 40s around
Yeah.
this time of the year. So, yeah, settling into a nice, dry, quiet, comfortable start for the first morning of spring. And as we head into Friday afternoon, then the temperatures really start cranking up. I mean, we're going to see those high temperatures start going up quickly. As soon as we get caught by that sunshine Friday afternoon, I mean, those temperatures start increasing fast into the upper 60s.
Looks like another windy day tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have a few.
Not overly so.
Yeah,
Not advisory level.
still not as windy as we have been over the last, few days. So, but just enough wind to bring in some warmer temperatures
Yep.
for sure. So, but it's going to be very pleasant and comfortable. You're going to be so happy when you step outside tomorrow and be like, "Man, spring is here."
Hey, it's Friday. So Friday good weather
Mm-hmm.
is even better than Friday mid or bad weather.
Yeah,
So
Friday good weather is
It's an
a great
exciting
way
Friday.
to
Just
kickstart
keep
your
going.
endorphins for the weekend.
Yep.
Well, we're going to take another quick break here. We'll be right back. We'll go into details about the 7-day forecast. All right. Thanks again for keeping it here on Weather Impact Live. I'm meteorologist Matt Breland, joined by meteorologist Austin Evans, and we are just continuing to let you know about the great day that we have ahead for us tomorrow. We're already seeing some better conditions head our way. We're knocking out winter. We're saying goodbye to it, farewell, and hello
outta
to
here.
spring. Yes, good riddance. Winter had a bite to it this season for sure. So tomorrow afternoon, we've got lots of sunshine headed our way, and temperatures are going to increase quickly into the 70s. We're likely going to see temperatures into the mid to upper 70s, possibly even by tomorrow evening. So it is going to be a very nice start to our Friday evening.
We love to see it. A good start to the Friday, good start to the weekend. The weekend where the great majority of it's going to be very much usable and funnable and everything.
Yeah.
So just a good, nice first weekend of spring.
I agree. Yeah, we're really looking good as we settle into our Friday afternoon and Friday evening. So, yeah, very, very comfortable for the next upcoming days. Our Friday night, we are going to continue staying quiet and dry. Temperatures cool down a little bit into the 60s by 10 p.m. tomorrow night, and then we'll cool down a bit farther into the lower 50s, upper 40s as we head into Saturday morning. And then Saturday afternoon, we're warming up a lot more. Once again, quickly into the upper 70s, and possibly some of us could see 80 for Saturday. So this is going to be quite the warm up as we head into the next upcoming days.
Been just gradually increasing those temperatures on the forecast. That's just where the data's been pointing us. It's not a, we fine tune the forecast as we get closer to the days, and we were expecting a warmer weekend, but now it's we're Thursday. It's really all the signals pointing towards a fairly warm weekend, where the 80s not necessarily a guarantee on Saturday, but are looking real likely on Sunday for most of us.
Yeah, and we talked earlier about how temperatures in Phoenix, Arizona today are supposed to reach 105 degrees. So the setup with this is there's a strong area of high pressure that's just really allowing for steady sunshine and heat to build over there towards our far western states. So as we head into our Friday, that high pressure is going to slowly make its way towards us. So that means by Saturday afternoon, that warm air is really in place. I mean, that steady warm trend will just be around with us Saturday, which will allow our temperatures to reach those 70s and even up to 80. We do have 80s in the forecast for Sunday, because that's whenever we're expecting that area of high pressure to be right by us around Sunday afternoon. But it's also going to make its way towards the east. It's going to give us some of that extra southern wind, which allows for increasing warm temperatures, but it does not last all day Sunday.
Now, if this lasted longer, we'd be calling it a heat dome. We'd be calling it an omega or whatever. But no, it's a pretty quick thing that moves through.
It is. So we are tracking some cooler temperatures that will start arriving just as we enter the later hours of Sunday night and also Monday morning. But the takeaway, in order for there to be cooler temperatures, there has to be a little bit of rain somewhere, right? So as we head into the next upcoming days, we are going to track out some rain chances. As I mentioned, we're expected to stay dry and quiet throughout our Saturday and most of Sunday until we head later on until like Sunday evening time. That's whenever thunderstorms will be possible. We'll start seeing some of those develop across Kentuckiana, and also some of those will start scattering around Kentuckiana as well, just as we head into the last few hours of our Monday morning. We're likely still going to see a few of those showers popping around.
Not as strong of a cold front. Temperatures aren't dropping as far. We're keeping an eye on the severe risk. So is the National Weather Service. But we're not expecting anything even like last weekend out of this one.
Right. So here's a quick look at the next 7 days before we let you guys go. Those temperatures really climbing into the lower 80s by Sunday. Later into Sunday night, that's the next time we're likely going to see some rain showers. A few rumbles of thunder will be possible too. And then as we enter our Monday morning, we'll have temperatures starting to increase into the mid-50s, and also a few rain chances can't be ruled out by then either.
The weather's so nice through Saturday, I'm not even worried about Monday's temperatures.
Me either. Nope. I think we are going to be good to go as we head.
I'm down with mid-50s.
Yep, me too. All right. Well, look, we appreciate you guys watching us here on Weather Impact Live. Thanks again, and tune in tomorrow. We'll be back.